Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anna Jolene and I'm the author of the Glory MC series as well as the Moonrise Beach series. This video is going to be my Hobonichi cousin setup video. So this video is highly requested. I shared that I was setting up my cousin on Instagram and so many of you guys said that you guys wanted to see the actual process. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you today. I've actually started using the cousin for next year already. Because of the nature of my job as an author, I need to pre-plan quite a lot in advance. And so I've already put some stickers down, some tabs, and things like that. I've already started putting all my dates in that I already know of in here because this is going to be my pre-planner for 2021. So if you are unfamiliar with the Hobonichi cousin, I will just briefly talk to you about what kind of layout it has. So it has a monthly layout like this. You also have a vertical timed weekly, and then the rest of the book is daily pages. So I have the one that has the full year in it. They also do have the avec version, which splits the year into two. So you have January to June in one book, and then your second book will be July to December. But for the purpose of pre-planning, I wanted everything in one entire book. I am planning on putting stickers in it, so I know it's going to be quite chunky by the end of the year, but I am fully prepared for that. I know that's going to happen, and I don't mind it. I like a chunky planner, especially with the Hobonichi paper, with the Tomoe River paper. I know that it can handle a lot of stress on it, so you can use ballpoint pen, fountain pens, gel inks. You can watercolor on it as well. So I'm really looking forward to using the cousin for planning. Usually whenever I use a Hobonichi in the A5 size, it's always been for journaling in the past. So this is my first year where I'm going to use it as a pre-planner. So the reason why I wanted to go into the cousin is because I was previously in a pocket planner, and for me the pocket planner just became too small in 2020, and so I thought that I would use this dated planner in the A5 size to really give me a sense of the week. So I'm going to be using the monthly here for forward planning like you normally would, and then the weekly will be my pre-planner, and then all the daily pages will just be my dailies. So I'm going to start setting it up now, and the cover that I plan on using is this one. So this is from the 2021 Hobonichi store. It's called Strawberry Biscuit. So it has this kind of a yellowy tan color. On the website it looks more yellow, but it's actually a little bit more subdued, a little bit darker in person. And then the inside is this kind of mauve-y, dark purpley pink, which I really like. My theme, if you don't know already, is pink for 2021. So I have all my Hobonichis with pink covers on it. In 2020 I had all plaid ones, so it's just something fun for me that I like to do. I'm pretty sure no one else notices that I do it. It's just something fun for me to kind of do each year, and I look forward to purchasing the covers that kind of go with my theme each year. So this is the cover. If you are unfamiliar, you do have these two pockets here, and you get several card pockets as well. You have the smile pocket and then these two smaller ones as well. You have two bookmarks, which I love. I use these a lot. And then this is where you would pop the back of your cousin, and then you do have the side pocket, and then you do have the two pen loops, which you can use to hold either two pens, or you can use it to close your planner with one pen. And then this is a clear cover on cover. They also have printed versions, but I always get the clear ones because I want access to the back pocket here at the back of the cover. If you get the printed ones, you won't be able to use the back pocket because they don't have the seam here where you can reach in. So first off, I am just going to put my cover in the protective area here. And the reason why I always have a cover on cover, even though I feel like these Hobonichi covers are always good quality, I just like to have something that will protect it more. And also I really like to decorate the insides. So for this cousin, it's going to be my kind of everything planner, so including work. So that's why I chose a cover that's more plain. I don't want anything too flashy or has too much going on, because I don't want to be distracted or have people keep staring at my planner every day. But obviously as a decorative planner girl, I do want something. So I think I'm just going to decorate this with a die cut or a vinyl sticker or something like that. So I brought some things in here that I thought that I might want to use. So I have various die cuts here. You can also use a journaling card if you want, but I have quite a few. So these are some various die cuts that I have from a lot of different shops. Loveleemine, this one's Van Sticky, this one's Hello Paper Cat, and this one is from Stationery Heaven. I got these ones from Hello Paper Cat as well. It's a GOT7 little Polaroid, which I love. I don't know if she sells this in the shop, but she gave me this. And then I have another Van Sticky, and then I also have like these style ones, but I'm not sure that they will fit. I just want something a little bit small, maybe like this girl here in the corner. She might work. Let's pull her out. And then I do also like the floral. I do like florals in my planner. This one here is from Tool and Twine. It's the little Dior bear. That might also work. This one is a little kitty cat from Hello Paper Cat. And then I really like these flat lays as well, but I don't know that the colors really go with this. So these are what I'm leaning towards. Maybe I'll take out some of these. I just want something like in the center there. That looks really cute. Something simple. I think the yellow and the hat matches the cover really well. This one would be kind of cute too. This one is also really nice. I'm not sure about this one. Maybe I'll put that away. And then the girl would also be nice. Let me see. So I think I like this one. Maybe the cat or the Loveleemine girl. I think I'll go with this one because I feel like her hat really matches well. So this is actually a vinyl sticker, but I'm not going to stick it onto the cover on cover or on the cover. What I'm going to do is just put some washi tape or some removable tape on the back and then stick it inside the covers so that it won't move inside the cover on cover. So here I just put a couple loops of Scotch tape. So this is removable Scotch tape. I find that it works a little bit better than washi tape. It sticks a little bit more better. So I am just going to pop this in the middle here. I'm going to try and center it as best I can. So there we go. I have just stuck her down there and she's pretty secure. I don't think she'll be going anywhere. So I'm going to put these die cuts away for now. And I'm actually going to put my Hobonichi cousin in right now. So you just slide it in really easily. So I do have my cousin in there. I love how it fits. And then you also do have the two little bookmarks here so that you can easily find your page. So I'm gonna decorate my pockets first. So I'm gonna bring in some of the things that I know I want to have in my planner. So first off, I recently picked up this Kitta washi, and you may have seen this in my latest haul, but basically they are little washi strips. They peel off really easily, and this one is in the hobby collection. I really like the little animals and the florals that are in here. So what's great about this is that it just closes like this. The cover is beautiful and it fits really nicely in the pocket and it lays really flat, so I really like that. I also have these little page tabs, and these are the Coco Fusion collab with Mizutama. So Mizutama is a Japanese artist. So this is a refillable card, I guess you can say, and you can buy the refills for the tabs on Amazon Japan. That's where I got this from. So it teaches you here how to charge it. So I'm going to be using these tabs for important pages that I need to reference because this is a bound book and not rings. I can't easily just pull it out whenever I need it. So I'm going to be using a tab system and kind of color code the important things with these tabs. So that's why I picked up these. So I'm just going to put those in here. The other thing that I am going to be using often in this planner are these translucent dot stickers. So these are from Ariebea's shop, and I do have a code. It's Jolene10, and this is her Stormy collection. Now normally this would come on one sheet, but I asked her to put them on several sheets because I want a lot more. So what I do with these is I use them in my monthlies. So you can see here I've been using them to mark off important dates on my monthlies. You can use them as checklists as well if you want. So I'm gonna have a bunch of those in here. I also have these other translucent dot stickers, and these are the High Tide brand, and I got these off of the Hobonichi store. This is under the accessories section, and these are much more brighter, so I also really like that, especially if I am going to be using stickers or washi in my spreads. I may want to pull from these because these colors over here are much more darker and muted, and these ones I feel like are better for summer and spring. So I am going to be putting them in here, and I like the fact that these ones come in two different sizes. So you get the much bigger ones and then the smaller ones as well. So I think I'm just gonna pop those here in the front pocket. I do have this little set of Sumikko Gurashi page tabs, and this is what I use in the same way as this. If I'm scheduling something in advance but I haven't confirmed it yet, I will use these to kind of mark them down on my calendar before I make them more permanent and write it down. So I only have a few of them here left. I've been using these for a couple of years already, and I just want to put them in here so that I can use them all up. And then I have some paper clips here. So this paper clip is from Little Miss Daisy Rose, and it's a Rilakkuma clip. Now this serves no real function, but I just think it's cute, and I actually misplaced it for a couple of years and only recently found it hiding behind my printer. And so to make sure that I don't lose it again, I am going to put them in my planner just there so I can see it every day and hopefully not lose it again. The other thing that I am going to keep in my planner are some paper clips. So I have this kind of small pink paper clip, and I have a more larger one, and this is a hollow paper clip. These two are from Glimmer and Glam. These are freebies that she gave me, and then I also have this pink glitter ollie clip. This is the small size. It comes in a set of 3, and I'm just going to pop them here on the side just so that I have them if I need them. I do want to add maybe a journaling card, so I have these from a couple of different shops, and I want to see if I can add one of these maybe. I really like this one. It's kind of simple. This one's also really nice. This one says happiness is often a rebound from hard work. This one says what is done in love is done well. This one says you are gold baby solid gold, and then this one, sometimes you win and sometimes you learn. So I just want to have something, a motivational quote maybe up on the front so I can see it every day. I think I might go with this one just because I feel like the kind of pinky maroon colors match really well with the inside of the pink of this cover. So I will put these other ones away for now. Maybe I will just tuck that in there. I do want to make this front page more functional, so I did pull out some sticky notes that I thought I might use in this planner. I use a ton of sticky notes in my Kikki.K A5 planner, so I want to have some sticky notes in here. So I'm just going to peel off a few and just kind of place it down here so that I have some sticky notes on hand. I tend to use these in my dailies a lot, and also on my monthlies when I'm not sure, once again, if a date is confirmed. I will pop it on a sticky note and then put it in my monthly first. So I have these ones as well. These are really calming colors, which I think matches with the interior of the planner. And then I have a larger one just in case, and then some extra page tabs. And then I also have these longer to-do ones in like these ombres, which I really like. And I think I'm gonna put it at the back here, so we can make use of every single page in this planner and make it really functional. Hopefully those can stick down really well. So I am done with these. The other thing that I want to add at the very back is this pocket. So I got this pocket from Desley. She is DesleyJaneplans on Instagram and on YouTube, and she gifted me this beautiful pocket in the A5 size. It's her little cupcake design and I love it. And then on the back here it has some rose gold foiling and it says sweet things. Super cute, and I think that it'll look really nice at the back of this planner. It goes really well with the colors. And I'm just going to put some stickers in here that I am going to be using in this planner. So first off, I have some monthly sticker kits, and these are from Ariebea's shop. So I plan on using them here in the monthlies. So this is where I'm going to be using these sticker kits. As you can see, I have already started putting some of them down, but you can see that I haven't used the full entire kit. And the reason for that is because I don't want this planner to be super chunky. I am going to be decorating it a little bit with some washi like this, and sometimes some deco, but it's not going to be anything over the top. So I do have several of these to use for the year. So if you're wondering about all these little washis that I have down here, these are all from the Pink Room Co. So I did a haul recently because I picked up all of these beautiful washis and I'm so obsessed with them, you guys. You totally need to check out her shop if you haven't already. They are beautiful. I kind of went crazy and put down washi on all the monthly spreads. You can see here. So what I did was I just put them across the dates where it's not this month, and then I took the washi from the kit and put it down there. I'll be writing here on the sidebar, so I don't want to put anything there for the moment. The next thing I have here is a freebie sheet from the Pink Room Co. So with the washi that I just showed you guys, she included this in there, so I thought I could use this in my dailies. Here is a sheet from Ariebea's shop, and it's the Canadian holidays. And as you can see, I put them here at the very top just to write down like Good Friday, Easter Monday. I have Mother's Day here. So I have all the holidays written down. I have a weekly kit from Ariebea's shop, which are formatted to use in the weekly section of the Hobonichi Cousin. I have a couple of deco sheets. These are just freebies from Glimmer and Glam, and I thought that I could use them here in my daily pages. I'm not going to go too crazy on the dailies, but they're there if I need something. And here are some other extra bits from Ariebea's shop. So these are date covers. So these are meant to kind of cover up the dates here if you want something to match your spread. I also have these 52-week flags, which I like to use. And then here are the Hobonichi monthly tabs. So they come with a variation of colors and fonts. So I just have an extra set in case I want to tab my dailies or my weeklies. But I have already tabbed my monthlies here. And the reason why I like to tab my monthlies is because I just want to be able to grab January and then be on the page right away. So these ones are really simple. Now, if you aren't familiar with how to use this, all you have to do is just grab one end, fold it over, make a little crease there, and then peel it off, and then you can put it over. So with the folded edge, it's easy for you to fold over. So I hope you guys don't mind that I already put mine down because it is quite a long process. I didn't want to sit down here in front of the camera and make you guys wait and make you guys watch that. So I did this off camera, and the versions that I got is the gray with the cute font. So I have every single month tab here. So you can see it just makes for really quick access to whatever month. And because I am using this as a future planner, I really want to be able to make this as functional as possible. The last thing that I have here is a weekly kit, and this is a printable kit from Paper Crown Planner. And what I've done is I bought it in the Erin Condren size, but I have shrunk it down so that it will fit the Hobonichi. So as you can see now, the boxes are much smaller and they will fit exactly within the lines of the vertical boxes here. So I have like a full kit to work with that has all the functional bits that I would normally use in my Erin Condren style planner, but I just shrunk it down on silhouette, and now I can reuse the sticker kit that I bought for my A5 ring planner in my Hobonichi. So all I'm gonna do is just pop it into the little pouch that Desley gave me, and I'm just going to pop it here at the back, and it fits perfectly, and I think it looks really beautiful, but it's also really functional at the same time. So the last thing I want to do is I want to add some extra memo pages, and the reason why I do this is because this is a bound planner, so anytime I want to have notes that I want to give away or I need to transfer into another planner, I will write it on these. So these are note pages from a Kikki.K notepad. So this one is made for personal size, which is great because you can just punch them and put them in your personal size planner. And then I also have some off of a B6 notepad. So this will fit my personal wide and also my B6 planners from Kikki.K. So I'm just going to pop those there in the back so that I have access to them if I need to make a note and transfer it to a different planner. I am also going to be putting my pencil board. So this is the 2020 warm gray and pink pencil board. So this is the pencil board that I'm going to be using in this particular planner. So I'm just going to put that in. And then I'm going to choose a pen. So I have my Hobonichi pouch here, and I have all my fountain pens. So the Hobonichi can take fountain pens because it has the Tomoe River paper. And I have all of these currently inked, and also this one, which is my newest one. It's a Kaveco Macchiato. These ones are all Lamy Safaris, and these three are from the 2019 pastel collection. And then these two are from this year's collection, the Candy collection. So naturally I would want to go for the pink just because the interior of this is pink as well. I think it would match perfectly, but also I do have this macchiato, and I feel like this one would match really nicely with the outside color too. So I'm going to try both and see which one I like better. I mean, obviously I can use both if I want to because there's two loops here. You can use two different pens if you want. So that is what it looks like. I think both work really well, but I think I'm going to go with the macchiato. I feel like it kind of goes with the kind of mauve tones a little bit better that's in this planner. So now that we have all the decorative pieces in place, I'm going to actually take you through the planner and show you how I've customized all the inserts. So once again, I just have some extra page flags and post-it notes here. I have some washi, decorative washi from Paper.K, just to add a little bit of foiling there. So this is the yearly section, and what I've done is I've taken my printables that I sell in my shop, and what I've done is I printed them out on sticker paper and I pasted one here. So in my shop, Jolene Printables on Etsy, I sell Hobonichi full page stickers, so this is what it looks like in a Hobonichi. I do have a variety of different trackers, calendars, notes, pages, etc. in the shop, so feel free to browse and maybe you'll find something that you like. But this is in the pink colorway. I do also have a gray one, and then I use the one with the cute font. So I also have a version that's classic if you are more of a minimal planner and you like that aesthetic. And then I also have a Monday and a Sunday start, so it's up to you which one you choose. I went with Monday because it has Monday here. And I also have this in a version for 2 pages, so if you don't want this side, you can have it on 2. But I prefer just to have the full year on 1, and then I use the sticker kits from Ariebea shop to put over the covers here for 2020 and then 2022. So next up you have the perpetual calendar, and I use these date covers to cover up the Japanese so I can see it a little bit better. And what I'm doing here on the top section is I'm putting my most important dates. So these are things like my release dates for my books, any anniversaries for my books, when my license needs to be renewed, when I have a shop anniversary, or when my website needs to be renewed, things like that. Anything that's like quite big and important will go on the top area of here. So you have January to June on this side and July to December on the other. So I've already written some of the dates for next year that I know is going to happen, and as I get my dates for my editors and for my formatters and when my books will be released, those dates will come here. So I got a lot of questions on how I'm going to be using this section of the planner, and for me, I'm going to be using this to track social media. So I post every single day on social media. This is going to be only for Facebook. So I'm going to be writing what I posted on every single day. So this will fill up very quickly because I do post daily. And then at the bottom here, I'm going to be tracking the promotions and sales that I have for my books that particular month. So I usually have 2 or 3 in 1 month. So those dates will go in here just so that I have a record of them per month. And what I've done here is I put this little translucent tab sticker here. This is also from Ariebea shop, and it says tracker on there. So I have a little tab there. Anytime I want to go to this page, I can find it really easily. So here is the monthly, and I do have some bits of a kit here. Here I'm going to be writing the duration of my book sales, so I'm keeping that blank. I just have a little bit of washi here. I've been using these translucent dots to write down every single event that I know is already happening, and then anything that I'm not really sure of yet, I just put them on these paper sticky notes so that I can move them from a different day if I need to postpone or reschedule something. So as I mentioned, I did put all my monthly tabs down here, and I will show you a brief flip through of each month. Mostly I just have some washi tape and little bits of a kit. So nothing too crazy. I do have holidays already written down and anniversaries with the translucent dot stickers. So that's April. This is May. June just has some washi. This is July. August. September. October, I just use some of this beautiful Pink Room co-washi. I love it. I have November here, and then December. And in this particular planner, you do get the first 3 months of 2022. So again, just a little bit of washi there, just to kind of cap off the days that are not in this particular month. It just gives me a clearer vision of what I have to work with. And then the next page is the weekly. So like I mentioned, I am going to be using sticker kits in here. I will probably do some plan with me videos to kind of show you how I am going to be using this section, but basically I'm going to be using this section as my pre-planner. So I'm going to be putting stickers down way in advance. I'm not going to be waiting for this week to occur before I start planning. So that's the whole purpose of the pre-planner. I have one of these sticky tabs here. These are from the Hobonichi Cocoa Fusion set. And what I did was I just put a weekly clear tab. This is from a clear divider tab set, sticker set that I got from Ariebea shop, and I just put the weekly one, and I have another one here for daily. So that just allows me to see where all my weeks are and then where all my dailies will start. So this section I just have some 2 clips. These are both from Glimmer and Glam Co. And I have just clipped off my vision board, or like my mood board. So this is one that I made for this particular planner. I do this in every single one of my Hobonichis. So this is just the turning the page to a new year page. It's just the grid pages. And what I've done is I've used some watercolor to watercolor the background, and then I printed out these pictures. These are all pictures that have inspired me. So in 2021, I am going to be releasing 2 new books in my Moonrise Beach series. And so I picked out some photos that I think will represent those books well. So like, for example, in my dreams, the hero is a surfer. So I have an ocean here, and then there's like some surfers here in the corner. Both of these books are from my Moonrise Beach series, so you do see quite a lot of beach scenery over here, some flowers. So this picture is taken in Australia, and my hero moves to Australia in the book, so that's why that picture is there. So all of these pictures are inspiring for me and the goals that I want to accomplish in terms of my Moonrise Beach series. So that is why I put that there, so that I can look at it anytime I want to be inspired. So all I've done is just clip those off, and then here starts the daily section. So here at the very beginning of each monthly, you have a blank page. This is where I'm going to be writing my important dates and my goals for each month. So I'm going to write all my focus, and I will show you how I do this in another video. This video will be too long otherwise. I'm going to be using my fountain pen in this daily section, but I've already kind of written down any major holidays that's happening, and then I'll be using this as my daily to do. So the rest of the book is all dailies. So this part starts the beginning of all the Japanese pages, so you have quite a lot of them in the back, and this is where my printables come in from my shop. So you can find all of these full page Hobonichi stickers on my shop on Etsy. My shop is called Jolene Printables. And this is another version of what I offer in my shop. So this is the Life in Pixels. So what I've done here is I've printed this out and put it on sticker paper, and I just pasted it in here. If you don't have sticker paper, you can just print it on regular paper and just paste it in. I've seen other people also print it on acetate and vellum. So for example, this is what one would look like once you have printed and cut it on sticker paper. So you would just peel off the backing here, and then you can just stick it on anywhere you like. So this is what a 2-page yearly looks like on vellum. So I just cut it out with my paper trimmer, and this is in the cute font with the Monday start in the color pink. So once again, I do have this in gray and also the classic font. So I'm going to show you how I use these printables in my planner now. So what I've done is I put another one of these translucent page tab that says health on it. And on here, I'm going to be tracking my mood. So I've been tracking my mood for the past 4 years in a ring bound planner. But this year I'm going to be moving it into my Hobonichi. So what I've done here is I've just color coded the different moods here with some mild liners. So my moods are happy, tired, sad, stressed, sick, anxious, okay, angry, and mood. So having that is really handy just so I can see my mood throughout the entire year. So that is what I have on the first page here. At the very back here, this is your graph paper. So I've covered it up with another one of my printables that I have in my shop, and this is called the important dates. So I have the list version here, so you can see it has check boxes here. I also have a version that is grid, so if you are more of a Bujo styled person, then you have that option available. And I also have this in the 1 page like this, and I also have it in the 2 page, so it would be the year spread out on 2 pages. But for me, I chose the 1 page because I do want to use this favorite page on this side. But for this particular insert, I'm going to be using this for my important dates for 2021. So these are the events, anniversaries, important things that I cannot forget for this year. This is in the cute font, and then I also picked the pink just so that it matches with the rest of the planner. But I also have the classic font and gray available. Favorites I kept because I just feel like this might be something fun to look back on at the end of the year. So whether that be music, movies, TV shows, any other items that I may be obsessed with, I'm just going to keep track of them here at the back. This is the kind of famous My 100 that a lot of the Hobonichis have. In other planners, I use it for tracking my favorite TV shows, songs, movies, but for this one, I'm going to be using it to track the books read in 2021. So if you don't know, I am an author, but I also am a book blogger and author assistant. And so I write for 2 blogs, the one that I own, which is called Under the Covers Book Blog, and I also write for another bigger website, and that is called Fresh Fiction, and I do reviews for them. So publishers and authors will send me their books months in advance. They are called advanced reader copies. So I will review their book and then post a review for them on my website or on Fresh Fiction's website when it is release day. So this only has 100, and I definitely read more than 100 books per year. So that is why I added another grid page here, just so when I fill up this page, I can continue on this page. So this is the pink version of the grid, also from my shop. So that's another way that you guys can really maximize your spreads in your Hobonichi. So if you find that you don't have enough space for what is provided, you can always add a grid page. I also have a lined version of this as well. So it's up to you if you prefer lined or grid. Over here, this is another important date, so very similar to what I just showed you here, but this is just on the 2-page version. And here I am going to be tracking my writing. So each month I work on a different project, so a different book, and so I want to track my progress for that particular book each month. So what I did was I picked the classic font. So this is the difference between the classic font and the cute font. But I did pick the pink again. And then I also picked the list format. Once again, there is a grid version of this, but I chose the list because I'm going to be writing the dates on one side and then all the book names on the side. And I printed out the 2021 year on 2 pages. This is the cute pink version. And what I want to do is I want to actually have it so that it kind of flips open like this, because I do want to have a reference of the dates so that I can easily write them down here. So I thought that I would have something that goes like a little like this, and because it is vellum, I'll be able to see it really clearly here before I write it down, if that makes sense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna do that on camera with you. So I picked up my Pink Room Co. washi once again, and I think I can go with any one of these colors because I feel like all the colors here match really well, but this is one that has ombre on it with silver hollow foil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a bit off, and I am just going to kind of center this over the full page. And just stick that down like that so that it opens up like this. And then I just put another piece here on the center. So now I have something that kind of looks like this. So feel free to kind of play around with these printables. You can print them out on sticker paper, on regular printer paper, on vellum, acetate. I've seen people do a lot of different things with it. They've even printed it on plain blank Tomoe river paper so that it doesn't add extra bulk. So that's another option for you guys if that's what you're interested in. So I'm just going to do the same thing here on the opposite side, just putting a little bit of washi just to make it kind of like a tip-in. So now here at the back I have a quick glance of each month, and I can easily write down my writing schedule for each month over on this page. So I'm definitely going to be utilizing this spread a lot. I'm going to be writing quite a lot of new books in 2021, so I'm excited to use this spread. So next up I do have one of the lined inserts in case I want to make any extra notes. And then on this side I have one of my yearly trackers. So the yearly for the cousin size, it comes with 2, just because it is a bigger size. If you are buying for the weeks or the original A6 size, it will only be 1. So here for the yearly tracker, you just have a space for all your habits or reoccurring monthly events. And then you have the January to December here, so that is the same thing. So this is different than the monthly. So this is what the monthly tracker looks like. So it has quite a lot of space here for you to write your habits. And then you have the 1 to 31, and you can tick them off each month. So I'm actually going to set up this part with you today because I am wanting to put maybe like personal for one and then maybe shop for another one. So I'm just going to take out one of my pens here. So let's go with this darker magenta pen. This is from Muji and it's the 0.7 gel pen. So for the shop, there are some things like you want to keep track of every single month. Things like finances, your bookkeeping, your releases. Maybe you want to do like a monthly reflection, some customer service notes, you know, things like that that you want to kind of keep track of. So having a tracker like this is really handy because you can check it off each month to make sure that you are doing those tasks that you say that you want to do at the beginning of the year. And down here on the second one, I think I want to have this for more personal things. So I'm going to fill out the shop one first. So first off, I'm going to write finances because I do want to make sure that I am keeping track of my shop finances. The other thing that I have been kind of struggling with keeping track of is my projects and releases in the shop. So I just want to write that down to make sure that I have a calendar that has all the releases that I have that particular month. I also want to make sure that I am on top of my bookkeeping for the shop, which is very important obviously for taxes and other things. So that is another one. I want to do a monthly reflection each month. So maybe just talking about what is the bestseller that month, that kind of thing, and then also customer service. And as you can see here, I still have a ton of space to add things as I think of them. So if there's anything else that I want to add, maybe later on in the year, I can still add it here and then continue on with the year. So in terms of personal things, I do want to make sure that I keep up with my reading journal, and that is going to be in the back of my Hobonichi weeks. So I want to make sure every month that I'm looking at that. I also want to make sure that I am doing my monthly tracker setup, and that is what this is. Now I'm still debating whether or not I want to keep this in the cousin or if I want to keep it in my rings, which is what I've been doing for the past several years, so since 2018 I think. So that has been working really well for me, so I don't necessarily want to change it. So I haven't decided. So I haven't put this one in here just yet, but I am putting it here just so wherever I do decide to put it, that I'm making sure that I'm checking it. And then I also have a goals journal, and that is my Bujo, which I have also shown on this channel. So those are just 3 personal things that I always seem to forget to do every single month. So having this here will hopefully keep me on track. And then I do have a couple more pages here where I can put things like this in if I do wish to add that in. But like I said, I am not quite sure yet if I want to add that into this particular planner. I do have my sticky notes and all my stickers that I'm going to be using in this planner at the back, and my fountain pen. So I'm just going to do a very quick flip at the very end now. I'm just keeping it very simple here with the one vinyl sticker on the front. I'm using the front here as a sticky note dashboard. And then I have all my little functional bits. I do have one piece of deco here and there, but pretty much everything else is very functional. I just have some memo sheets tucked in there, some translucent dots, page flags, a little bit of washi and paper clips. So that is what the yearly looks like. And then this is my perpetual calendar here. And then the monthly is very simple with some dot stickers, some washi, and maybe bits from a kit here and there. But it is going to be quite a functional planner. I don't want to go too overboard with the stickers too early on and chunk it up before we get really into the year. So that is what everything is looking like so far in the monthlies. Weeklies, completely bare. I haven't started pre-planning that yet. And then the dailies, all I've done is just put birthdays and important holidays that pertain to me in here. And then at the back, I just have my full page stickers that I have in my shop. So I have my life in pixels, my important dates on one page, and then I have my books read in 2021 with some grid here on the side in case this is not enough for me. I know it's not going to be enough, so I'll probably continue on this page. And then I have my writing schedule. So I have the 2-page yearly here printed on vellum, and then beneath that I have the 2-page important dates list, so I can write out my writing schedule. And then I just have an extra line page to make notes for this kind of stuff. And I just have my yearly tracker, so anything that I need to remember on a monthly basis will go in this section. At the very back, I just have some extra to-do lists and then my pocket full of stickers here, so I can easily grab what I need and plan right away. So that is my 2021 cousin setup. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And if you are interested in my full page stickers for the Hobonichi in my shop and at Jolene Printables on Etsy, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off of your order. But that is all for me today. I will be filming my Hobonichi week setup very soon, so that will probably be the next video that you guys will see. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!